Hey guys, Emil over here, and today I'm gonna give you tips on collecting manga for beginners. Alright, let's get started on today's Manga Monday. So when I first started collecting manga, I was one of those people who would watch hauls all the time, but I would never buy manga, and I would watch anything anime, really. But my first manga volume that I ever bought was the Fullmetal Alchemist 3-in-1. And when I bought it, I never even knew what a manga was, so I got it. I'm like, why am I reading it backwards? Like, I did not know how to read it. But the reason why I bought it is because I figured, I love Fullmetal Alchemist. It's one of my favorite animes that's ever came out. And I'm like, I want to buy the manga and support the industry. So when I first bought it, I bought it at a bookstore, which I really regret. So I'm just going to say this now, tips for beginners. If you want, the easiest way I find for me to buy is go to a bookstore and buy them there. But I'm just telling you now, you're paying way more than you should be. Way more. Me, for the first 20 books maybe I was buying them at the bookstore for more than what they were actually worth. And yes, it could be harder, or some people don't want to wait for shipping, they want their book at that time, or it's just they don't have a credit card. But me, I don't have a credit card, I just go and buy prepaid visas. So you just go to like your local Max, that's a Canadian store, I think it's in the United States. You can just go to a local corner store and they sell prepaid visas and MasterCards and everything, and you can buy your stuff online like that. And if you are going to buy online, I recommend Amazon, because they also have their, you don't have to buy off of Amazon, you can buy used stuff too, which can be really cheap. You pay like $2 for like a volume that's like brand new of manga, and then only pay $6 shipping, which I did with Kimi ni Todoki. I paid $2 for this book and paid $6 for shipping, and it's practically in brand new condition, like not even really shelf wear. Like, I have books I bought brand new that came in worse quality. So if you can buy it used off of Amazon, and you can get 2 days shipping if you pay like a little bit extra money, or you can get a Prime account where you pay $79 and then you don't have to worry about paying for shipping like ever, and it comes in 2 days. So I really enjoy that. Also, another thing you can do is you can go on Kijiji or Craigslist, I think it's also called, and buy books, because I got all 13 Death Note books, so including the 13th How to Read book, and 2 Death Note figures in their boxes brand new for $75. So sometimes people want to get rid of their stuff, so you can search manga on Craigslist or whatever, and you can just go pick it up and get an amazing deal for a good quality book. Another thing you can do is you can also go to used bookstores, which I went to one not too long ago, probably, I think it was my last week, it's my first weekly manga pickups. I went to a used bookstore, and it depends where you live. I live in a smaller area, so there's less people who watch anime and read manga, so there was less of a selection and not that good of a selection. But the bigger the place, the bigger area you live in, there's more variety. So if you live in the Toronto area, obviously your bookstores are going to be filled with manga. Like, there's going to be so much more varieties to stuff and everything. So I really recommend used bookstores, because the books I even got were like brand new. Like, they had shelf wear because like it looks like they've been sitting there for a long time and they're out of print manga. But they were very good quality. I paid $7 per book, which normally manga ranges from $11.99 Canadian for me to like $16.99, and that's not even counting like omnibuses or special editions, just all that different stuff. Yen Press, I'm just gonna say this now, if you're collecting, companies I recommend for when you're starting that are cheaper, don't do Yen Press right away. Like, if you really want a Yen Press book, you can get it, but really Yen Press books are so expensive. Like, just let me find a book of Yen Press. This book was $14 and it's a normal size book. And I'll just grab my Attack on Titan. I paid $11.99 for this, so it is like a $3 difference for a book which is the same size. But I guess it really depends how much you love the series, because me, I like Sword Online, the manga, and I like the light novel. So I really wanted it, so I got the books and everything, and I paid that money. So it's really up to you, but companies I recommend that you first, when you're first collecting, to buy from, I recommend Kodansha Comics, which the logo looks like this, and I recommend Viz Media, which the logo looks like that. We'll focus, there we are, and it looks like that, and Viz Media's books go from $12.99 to $14.99, that's the most expensive I've got, and that's not counting omnibuses. A series I recommend for if you're starting collecting is Fullmetal Alchemist, because this is a 3-in-1 omnibus, and it's not the best quality paper, it's like rice paper, it's so thin, so like you have to be so careful with it. But I recommend it because you get 3 volumes of manga for $16.99, right there, and 3 volumes of manga, like that's saving you so much money. Like, it's not the best quality, but it's good for starting. Also, lots of people read online. Me, I'm one of those people that have to have a physical copy in my hands, so like I can't really concentrate when it's on a computer or on a tablet or phone. So if you're like that too, you can go on Book Depository, I'm pretty sure it's called. There's that. You can just find sites online which they sell really, really cheap manga. I'll see if I can find a couple links and put them down below. If you guys know any, just put links in the comments and you can just help out your fellow anime friends. But that's all I really had to say, because I remember when I first started off manga collecting, I never really watched these videos, and these videos do help. They help you learn where you should get your manga, companies to go with when you first start, volumes that you should start with, price differences, because really Amazon's prices are at least $3 cheaper, $3-4 cheaper, and then they sometimes have their deals, and then you can get coupons to make your cart cheaper, and it just saves you so much money. And after $25 you have free shipping, so then you don't have to pay shipping. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Oh man, I almost had a hiccup there. I'll be doing my giveaway ending video, like I'll draw the person who won very soon. I'm gonna be gone for a couple of days, so this video might be a bit late, so I apologize if it is late. So yeah, alright, bye guys.